think I'm nervous. You should see this guy. He's never done front crawl before, he only ever does doggy paddle.
Okay, before I show you this amazing triathlon, I just want to give you a little bit of background info. This was my first ever triathlon. I signed up for it in January 2020 and the race was not until August, so I had plenty of time. I can cycle, not a problem whatsoever. I can run, no problemo. Swimming on the other hand, like a lot of people, I'm not so good at, especially front crawl. But I had plenty of time and I thought, right, this was the year I'm going to learn how to front crawl. But of course, in March, we all know what happened. Corona comes to town and all the pools closed, everything shuts down and just messes everything up for everyone really. And of course, all the races that were going on in the summertime, they're all getting cancelled. So I'm thinking to myself, well, chances are this race in August is going to be cancelled as well. So I go off cycling around Norway in the summer. You should see them videos, they're really good. I'll leave a link here. And then I come back in the middle of July and it's still on. No email from them, it's still on. I can't believe it. It's one of the few races in the whole of Norway that is still on. So, but then I'm in a difficult situation because this is an Olympic plus triathlon, what I'm doing. And that means I've got to swim 1 kilometer in the ocean. Not just any old ocean. It's above the Arctic Circle, so it's going to be very, very cold, and it's shark infested as well. No, it's not shark infested, but you know, you get the point. 1 kilometer. And you see, at the start of the year, 1 kilometer just blew my mind. I mean, 100 meters in the pool doing front crawl, and I'm out of breath. So this is a real big challenge. But when you're in that situation, when your back is against the wall and you've only got a few weeks, there's either two things that's going to happen. One, you'll either quit, or two, you will make it happen. And I'd put a lot of money into the flights and paying for the registration and all the rest of it. There was no way in a million years I was going to quit. I wanted to do this. So by hook or by crook, I made it happen.
So I just swam from all the way down there, all the way to here, and then back again.
I should note here that, you know, after 3 weeks, I was still absolutely terrible at front crawl. You know, literally a drunken pirate. You know, very slow and really bad technique. But at least I could swim 1,000 meters comfortably, just with a wetsuit on in the ocean. And that's all that mattered. So guys, without any further ado, this is my story. It was an incredible day. Lofoten is an amazing place. And I really hope that it can inspire or motivate, even if it's just one person to do a triathlon, then this video was well worth it. So let's roll the tape.
If you're unaware, Lofoten is located in the north of Norway, 68 degrees north, just above the Arctic Circle. It's an archipelago, a set of islands. Very, very beautiful, mountainous, very popular with tourists. The main town on the islands is called Svolvær, and that is where we begin the 1 kilometer swim in the harbour. We then cycle out of the town and do a 50-kilometer bike ride all the way to Henningsvær, a small fishing village with a famous football field, and then back again. And then we end the triathlon with a 12-kilometer run, which includes a mountain climb to make it a little bit extra special. Now in June of 2020, I cycled all the way to Lofoten, and this is what greeted me. Blue sky, lovely weather, white sandy beaches. When we arrived in August, this is what greeted us. The weekend the race was on, there was a storm over the islands, a North Atlantic storm. In fact, the windiest place in the whole of the Northern Hemisphere that weekend was just west of the Lofoten Islands in the North Atlantic.
We're going to do a race tomorrow and it's going to be even more windy than this. Okay, this is my jacket right now.
Why me? Why always me? If you've seen any of my other videos, just notice that I tend to get bad weather in races. but you know, this was above the Arctic Circle, so you really should expect anything. And to be honest with you, it kind of makes the race even more challenging and more fun in some ways, so just gotta deal with it. Man up.
Raining on and off right now, which is not good because all our gear in our transition period is going to get wet. Some clever people have brought boxes with them, so they've got like a plastic box, but we're not that clever. What are you most excited about? Just 16 meters per second, that's all, so it should be a breeze. About 40 minutes to go. It's just been pissing down with rain, like absolutely pissing down with rain, and all my kind of after race clothes, which I'm wearing right now, are just soaking wet. Wind is one thing, but rain just before the race, just pissing it down. It's not what you want out of life. It just fucks everything up. My whole transition station is just totally fucked up right now. I can't leave anything out or it's just gonna get soaking wet, so it's all just crammed together. Oh well. Yeah, about 40 minutes to go. Do I look nervous? Because I am.
So the chaos begins. It's freezing cold, the water is choppy, you're struggling just to find the rhythm. I mean, in any other environment you would not be doing this right now. That's the amazing thing about being in a race. It takes you to your limit, it pushes you to your edge, and at times that's where you need to be.
So I make it, I'm out. I've done that 1,000 meters and I come out and the first thing you realize is like your feet are numb.
At this point there's so much adrenaline pumping through you, it feels incredible.
And yeah, I'm How's that headwind going, Matthew?
Crazy is good because you're on the edge again, and that's where you truly feel alive.
Something you're not that good at, i.e. swimming, to something you're pretty good at, i.e. cycling, and that's a great feeling.
The only problem is your ego gets a little bit too much of a stroking for its own good.
get back to transition zone number 2 and I throw my running shoes on and away I go. Alright, this is it, last one. And as I'm leaving, one of the volunteers shouts to me, "Your helmet!" And I realise, oh God, I've still got my helmet on. I mean, what a... I'm like, here, take my helmet. It's only a €250 aerodynamic brand new helmet. Please, it's all yours. Sell it on eBay. Use the proceeds to feed your family with. That is my gift to you. I got it back though. I got it back.
K's in to the run, 8 to go, put the mountain away.
As I start to climb the mountain, I can feel there's something not right in my right leg. I can feel cramp coming on a little bit, but I'm hoping and praying I can just somehow run it off in some way. But as I get higher and higher up the mountain, the pain is just intensifying.
Oh, I'm destroyed. Oh, fucking views though. What views?
To the top of the mountain. Every devil coming down from the top of the mountain.
At this point my right leg is on fire and I know that the moment is coming. 3, 2, 1 and down we go. And I just have to sit there and try to stretch it out.
Oh, I've got cramp in my right leg. Slowed me down big time. Serious cramp as well. Fuck. Just gonna try and run it off.
Which is not easy on a descent.
Oh. Struggling to go down here. The guy in front just absolutely smashed past me.
So once I got down the mountain, I was on the flats. I had a rule that no one else was going to overtake me and that I was going to power it as hard as I can to the finish line.
Okay guys, 3.8 kilometers to go. Come on. 2.5 Ks. This is it. Last K. Do it, even though my legs are killing me.
The Lofoten people, they were amazing. I mean, they supported everybody so well and they really added so much value to the race, so well done everyone.
was absolutely brutal. Fuck. Come away. The mountain climb was the hardest.
There was a few factors why I got cramp. I think one of them was I pushed way too hard on my bike stage, into the wind especially, but the main reason is I forgot to take a gel from my transition zone when I did the run, so I had no food on the run, and I think that played a massive role with the lack of electrolytes.
The swim, seems I'm not a swimmer, I did the best I possibly could. The bike, I absolutely gave everything I had in the legs. I just powered it as much as I can through the headwind. It was so tough. And just coming back, just whatever I had left, just with the tailwind, which was nice. First triathlon, so different to doing a bike or a running race. I mean, them transitions from when you go from one discipline to the other, it's just brutal. But great experience, unbelievable. Triathlon complete, first one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more of Norway. This place is beautiful, I'll tell you that for sure. And we'll catch you next time, guys.
You're my sunshine every morning, light up every moment, make my every dream come true. Oh, I can't describe it, took my tongue and tied it, sent my heart over the moon. It come fly away with me, imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away with me. Make my heart race in a hurry, lose my every worry, every second I'll meet you.
Just seeing where I've got to go now, and it's just like, ah.
Check off all the places, every day is something new. Don't that sky look blue? Yeah. It come fly